Careface CVP. Subscribe, like, comment, and let the whole world know about Careface CVP.
Big up Studio M. Yeah! What me say? Up there, up there, up there, up there. We're going. With your help, up there, we will be going. You don't know, CVP, Careface Video Productions. Yeah, Masani Productions, Studio M and Eglinton. What me say? Yeah.
Can I ask you?
Live. Wow.
Lovely. Lovely.
Wow.
There we go. So great. Yes, so anyway, here we are. Such a beautiful moment. I'm a little bit touched by that. Because it all makes sense, right? This is like he says, a circle. This makes sense. I mean, it's lovely. So anyway, thank you guys for coming. This is why we're here, to celebrate the community.
So it's called, well, I named it Little Jamaica. I feel like for obvious reasons. And I really wanted to embody the spirit of the neighborhood, the feelings that I get when I come into the area, the shapes, the colors, the vibrations, and so that was my inspiration behind painting it and adding the blocks of color and culture, which is important. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy, and I hope I did a good job.
Of course you did. Where can we find you?
Oh, you can find me on Instagram at Kaygeni, Kaygeni. You can find me anywhere with that.
Yes. Spell that again.
Kaygeni.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, why did you have a depiction? We have persons or personality who are from a vast ethnicity or origin, and still yet they don't reflect or in their painting or their artistry on their own culture in the city. So why is it that you chose this?
Well, I think for me, like I said, so I'm not from Canada, I'm not from Toronto, I'm from the Bahamas. And I feel like my first time actually feeling in a place where it felt close to home was coming to Eglinton West on the trip. Going to Randy's, going to where they have all the jerk pits and stuff like that. So it was important for me to show what felt to me like home. And so that's why it was important to just show that yes, the city is diverse, but the culture lays in us and our culture, in what we got to bring to Toronto and that homely feel. So I really wanted to represent that in the painting.
So what I'm hearing is this is depicting this community.
Yes, yes. As I see it through my eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Yeah.
It's your expression.
Yes.
I've heard a lot about Eglinton, but is there a cultural center? Is there a center of meeting place for collective West Indians, or in this area? Is there a place that you guys get together, like the Indians have their stuff and the Chinese have their stuff and the Jews have their stuff? Do we have any place that we get together as a people?
Student. Well, you're sitting right here.
Yes,
It's just about
How integrally involved is Student involved in our day-to-day life around here? Is there a program where you can teach people how to invest their money, how to get housing, how to be employment? What does Student M component does in this equation?
galvanated and bring together a whole bunch of folks like yourself, and where we felt proud that we not only a black person but a female.
So I'm Masani Montague from Rastafis, Masani Production, Studio M, 1672 Eglinton Avenue West.
Can I add? I'll add something to the conversation. So right now the city's looking at designating this area as like a cultural heritage site. What does that look like? Nobody knows as yet, but there are people that are actively trying to, I would say lobby, but speak to those that are in city to ensure that whatever they do create will at least enable businesses to stay here in the long term and even residents to stay here in the long term. Because as you can see here, this whole area is being gentrified. And so my community group, Black Urbanists in Toronto, right now we are working with the businesses to ensure that they will stay here in the long term. And we're looking at different community models similar to what's happened in like Parkdale, where they've gotten the residents to come together and buy property and also been supported by the city. So there are things happening like underground, but it's just, it hasn't been actualized as yet. And like right now we're running, we're against time because things are happening too privately. So I hopefully
I hear your sister.
Yeah. But there isn't like an actual place. It's not like the States where you can be like, okay, yeah, we can all link up at this place. No, like there is, that does not exist.
Fine, I hear you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be more radical than that, if you give me some time. We need to find a medium by which we can walk in and get legal advice from professional people in the legal field, lawyers, that will volunteer to come into a particular place. You can get somebody to come in and talk about the labor market, real estate, and education, and the whole development. But we need a place that any problem that you have that entails surviving in Toronto, where you can come in and get an advice instead of having to go for professional help where you have to. And black people are left behind, man. Yeah. We are the only set of people that our dollar doesn't stay with us once. Although the Indians' money stay with the Indians, because they spend at Indian place, and the Chinese, and our money, we don't have a black supermarket, we don't have a black gas station, we don't have a black bank, we don't have a black chamber of commerce, we don't have a, what I'm saying is that, how long are we going to do this?
There was in theory, even though it was...
we need to get rid of this.
Yeah, but you and I need to start loving each other.
Oh, we're doing that. We've got a group of guys that we're starting to get professionals together, and we're going to open a place. We're going to do that there, but we're going to do it back at that side in the east. Now, what I'm saying is that this is so established. We could coordinate together. We could come together and we could coordinate things because we're professionals. We know how to do this. We know what is happening. We know where we come short. We know where we get left out. We know from experience. We can see clearly. It's on the wall. It's written all over. But hey, listen. Very soon, Eglinton Avenue will be sold out to all the guys with money, and then this will be like gone, because you see the transformation. And what are we doing to cement, at least?
But hopefully that helps to have this as designated as an area.
So everything is a process, and majority of us, we have to trust the process. The dynamics of the community has changed throughout the years. Yes, we might not have, but we have to appreciate the pieces that we do have. There are conversations that are being had that have never been had before. I understand your radicalness, and I feel you because I'm there with you, but at this time, the journey, it's not a destination, it's a journey, and we're still on it. We have places like Cultural Hotspot. For the past summer, we have a young lady by the name of Jay Pitter has been working diligently to go to the different businesses and to have the right conversations and lip service with the action behind it. She's been developing action plans, having the right conversation with the community, and we know regentrification has taken a lot of it. It's a process. And we have, looking around the room, we have people in the room that have a vested interest in building what was.
Full time.
Building it up.
Full time.
It's been around.
Full time.
See, what I find with our community, as I've been up here doing community engagement, community has been my life for the last 40 odd years of my life. That's all I know how to do. I've been up here and all I see is folks that when you go to them, oh, me have to put my name on paper? You gonna put me on TV? What you gonna say? Me don't want to say. And so when the real time comes for them to speak and for their voices to be heard, they avoid us. They avoid us like the plague. And then they come in rooms and start making up noise. Them no have nothing to figure away. And we sing thing there. And we come, this is how we come. Conversations are being had, and I can tell you because I've been a part. I sit with a lot of people, I've been here in the room with a lot of people, and I'm not calling names to drop names. I'm calling names because that's the reality of the situation. Right? So I respect you, I hear you, look around the room and see this is what change looks like. We can't be responsible for what's outside. We can look at what's in this room. This is what change looks like. For Studio M to be here, and for us to be in this room right now, that says progress.
Yeah, but hold on.
So you're questioning again.
I hear you.
That says progress.
Okay. Let's move on.
We have to work with what we have and build.
Yes.
That's where
Brought to you by Careface CVP. Subscribe, like, comment, and let the whole world know about us. Careface CVP.